Who would win? Polar bear vs grizzly bear. 来看看。During the Arctic winter, if polar bears and grizzly bears met each other, what would happen? They live far away, but if during the summer they will maybe they will meet each other. Let me see. Scientists call polar bear Ursus maritimus. They spend most of their time on the frozen sea. They live near the edge of the ice pack. They are the largest of all bears. You need to remember, polar bears live in North Pole, and penguins live in South Poles. There are no penguins in the North Pole or Antarctic. And scientists call grizzly bear Ursus arctos horrible. Meet the grizzly bear. Grizzly bears are mammals that live on land. You can tell grizzly by the huge humps at their shoulder. It is for digging, and that is very important in grizzly bear. And did you know there are no grizzly bears in the southern hemisphere? Black bear. Sorry, black bear. You cannot be right in the book because you are not as big and furry like grizzly bears and polar bears. Male bears are called boars. Female bears are called sows. Forget about the panda. You are plant eaters, and you are no match for polar bears or grizzly bear. Polar bears have white fur. Polar bears' names: iceberg, nanook, white bear, and sea bear, and it have a lot of names. And it is very, very furry. And polar bears, because of the color, polar bear cannot be eaten because snows are white, and polar bears' furs are white too. Grizzly bears come in 4 different colors: dark brown, reddish brown, and blonde. These colors allow grizzly bears to blend in with the environment. Fallen leaves, dirt, rock, and trees. And polar bear is very tall. He is 10 feet. It is 10 feet. And grizzly bear is 8 feet. Grizzly can also stand on their hind legs, and polar bear can stand on their hind leg too. A polar bear paw is larger than this book. So it is as very, very big, larger than this book. Exercise cloth. This. And if you ever see polar bears' footprints, pay attention. People always say you never see the one that gets you. And the grizzly bear claws is bliss. And polar bears like to swim in the ocean. Polar bears hunt in the ocean. Polar bears mostly eat meat from the ocean, from the walrus, seals, sea lions, and fish. Seals are one of the very good and good. Did you know a polar bear can eat a human, but it hardly ever happens. Not many people live near polar bears because they are afraid if they will be eaten. And grizzly bears are good swimmers, but they prefer standing in a river to catch fish. If a grizzly stands in the right spot, the fish will jump right into his mouth, into the grizzly bear's mouth, and grizzly bear will not catch the fish. And grizzly bears and polar bears' teeth are very, very, very scared. Look, it is very sharp, almost the same. Polar bears' speed is limit 25, and grizzly bear is 35 limits. Grizzly bears can easily outrun a human. They are very, very, very fast. This is the polar bear skeleton, and this is the grizzly bear skeleton. It is almost the same. Two. Polar bears live in the ice cap. They live far away from each other. Grizzly bears live in the usually they live in the water because they sometimes need to catch food, and also they live together because they can catch fish together. Male polar bears do not hibernate. They spend all winter looking for food. But female polar bears hibernate because they need to rest and take care of their baby. And grizzly bear live in a rock cave, and polar bear live in a snow cave. Before winter, grizzly eats very, very much food. Very, very, very much food. And when it is spring, don't walk near the grizzly bear cave because in springtime it is very, very, very. He is very, very hungry, and maybe they'll eat you. And it is summer. If they meet each other, what will happen? The polar bear gets right up and fights back. Drap! He smacks the grizzly in the face. It is very hurt, but they keep on fighting each other. And they wrestle and they try. And each trying to keep the advantage. And rolling ground balls bears gets dirty from sand and mud. The grizzly is resistant. It keeps on fighting, but suddenly polar bear sees no point in fighting. Polar bear just run away, and grizzly bears win. Good for grizzly bear. What will happen next? What if they meet again? If the polar bears win, or the grizzly bears kept in? Bye bye.